Hi there. So this video is going to walk you through one of the newest features for Bootstrap Data Science lessons for fall 2025. We've created live surveys that introduce new chart types to students. For example, students can open up, when they learn about a pie chart, they can open up a form and fill out some simple survey results, right? Answer a simple question. And you as the teacher can have a pie chart in front of students that's filling itself out in real time in response to student submissions. So how to set this up, there's a couple of steps, and I'm going to walk you through it here. I'm looking at the lesson plan for dot plots, and in the preparation section, there's some instructions. So the first link here is a link to a text version of exactly what we're going to be talking about here in this video. So if the video works for you, great. If you prefer something that you can just read, here it is. How do we get started? Well, the first thing we need to do is make a copy of the Google form. And for dot plots, the form is asking students about the letters in their first name. So when I click this link, right away it asks me to make a copy. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's it. I'm not going to change the question. I'm not going to change anything else. I've already got what I want. To make this available to students, I want to publish it. And now, here's my link. I can copy that link and give it out to all my students. I can put it in Google Classroom, I can put it in Canva, I can put it in whatever LMS I use. I could even print out, switch it to a QR code and have students take this from their phones. But in the meantime, I'll keep this tab open just so you see what the students are going to see. Right? So here you go. This is what your students are going to see. And as they fill these out, they're going to enter, data responses are going to come in. We need to tell Google where to put those responses. And we want to put them in a new spreadsheet. So here it is. So I've got my form. I've got the spreadsheet where all the data is going to go. And I've got the survey that I send my students. So now that this is set up, let's actually take a look at the starter file. Every starter file for a live survey allows you to just open it and click run and see what it's going to look like with some dummy data. So we at Bootstrap have created a spreadsheet just like this one, and we've entered some data that allows you to see what this form is going to look like. So I click run, and here we go. Here's a dot plot with some sample students, 2 students with 8 letters in their first name, 2 students with 4 letters, a student with 3, and a student with 2 letters. So now that I've set up my survey, I want this live plot starter file to pull data, not from the dummy data, but from this spreadsheet. So how do I do that? Well, first thing I do is I'm going to change the spreadsheet so that anybody can view it, including Pyret. So now it says anyone with a link is a viewer. I click copy link. I find the URL here. And I'm just going to replace this with the link that I just copied. And that's it. That is the only thing I need to do to my Pyret file. Now, I'm going to click run just to show you what happens if you try to make a plot from a totally empty survey, right? So notice nobody has filled this out. So we expect that Pyret is going to tell us, hey, I can't make a dot plot with no dots. So let's see what that looks like. Here you go. This is the error I expect. An empty worksheet cannot be imported. But that's okay, because it's not going to stay empty for long. So let's go to the live survey, and let's actually fill this out. So as the classroom teacher, I might fill it out myself first. So my name is Emmanuel, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. So I'm going to submit 8 letters as my first form submission. And let's take a look at the spreadsheet. So here it is. It's got the timestamp, and it's got the number 8. So now what happens when I click run? Aha, there I am, sitting here at 8 letters. And now, as my students start to fill this out, submitting response after response. So maybe here's a student with 5 letters in their name, another student with 5 letters in their name. Then we've got a student, maybe a student named Ben or something, only 3 letters. Then let's do one, maybe a student with a very long name. As students are filling this out, the dot plot is dynamically updating in Pyret, and students can see their dot show up on the screen as soon as they click submit. There's no lag here. This happens in about half a second. And that's it. That's all I need. So in summary, just to bring us back to where we started, step one is to make a copy of the survey. Here it is. And then publish it so that my students can access the survey. And that's what this is, right? This is the survey that we're giving to our students. So that's step one. Make a copy and get a link you can give to students. Step two is to click on the Responses tab here and set up a Google Sheet. And make sure that that sheet is viewable by anyone with the link. Now for step three, I'm going to copy that link to my spreadsheet and replace the dummy URL in my starter file with my new link. And that's it. So I hope this has been helpful. And of course, don't forget, you can always click on the How to Use a Live Survey link to get the same instructions in text form. Hope you enjoy the live surveys. We're really excited about what this can do for your students, and we hope you are too.